Yeah.
We had to land that mothership tonight.
You know, we had to land it, man. we had to land it.
298-7923. This is Gerald McBride, my very special guest in the studio, Electrifying Mojo. And hi, who's this? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hey, say hello to Mojo.
Hi, Mojo.
Well, hello there. How are you?
My name is Cherry.
Hello
and,
there.
I remember listening to you years ago, and I think that we should pay a tribute to you because you're a part of Detroit, and I love you for one. And I'm so happy to hear that you're on the radio and you're here with us.
Well, thank
and
you.
we wish we could have you again. You know.
Thank you.
And I miss you, really. You are a very important part of my life.
Well, thank you so much.
And I wish you well, wherever you are,
Hey.
and you take care.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Hi, who's this? You're on the air with Electrifying Mojo.
This is Cliff.
Hey, Cliff, say hello to Mojo.
Hey, Mojo, how you doing, my brother?
Hey, what's up, Cliff? How you doing, man?
Man, let me try to put it in words what everybody else was saying. Mojo, in Detroit, you are a cultural icon. You know, for all that you've done on the radio, keeping it positive, keeping it strong. And I want to pose a question to all of the real, diehard, down in the hood Mojo fans. Everybody who has a signed copy of The Mental Machine, raise your hand.
Whoa. Man.
Because I got mine. I got a signed copy of The Mental Machine. And it still reads fresh and real, speaking to the problems that we feel even today. So, Mojo, my brother, it's good to hear you. Gerald is keeping up the tradition of Star Wars. And it's just wonderful to hear you, brother. We hope to hear you back regularly soon. I wonder what would happen if after Gerald went off, the mothership landed again.
See, we on right now. See, but look here. Here's what I'd like for you to do. I like for you to. Do you have your mental machine book close by?
I'm getting ready to get out of the car right now, and while I was on hold, it gave me time to get home.
Well, you know, one of the reasons why you like the mental machine was written is because, you know, back during that time. I mean, there were so many problems in the city. I mean, just like right now. I mean, all of the children that are being killed in the city.
Right.
I mean, it saddens my heart so much. And to everyone out there, if you have a copy of the mental machine, if you'd turn to Mothers in Black just for a moment, Gerald, if I could. Mothers in Black from the mental machine it was like about all of the children. It was a poem that was inspired by young Reuben Elder. It was an 11-year-old boy who was killed in Highland Park in a drive-by shooting on August 17th, 1993. And it was just so sad. And, like, I wish we could come to a time where human life could just be respected again. I mean, are you doing, all of you out there, individually and collectively, are you doing your part to bring down the murder rate in the city, to make the city safe for children to live in? Do you know someone who's out there on the wild right now? Do you know someone whose heart has not been purified by the blood? You understand what I'm saying? And to all of the people out there right now who have a copy of the mental machine, even if you don't, there's a poem in the mental machine. It's called Mothers in Black. It goes, there are a few less brothers on the streets every day, like a flash of lightning, so quickly they pass this way. If you don't know it, sisters do. Every single day there are fewer and fewer good brothers to talk to. They haven't all joined the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, or the Marines. And they haven't all headed off to college to get that knowledge, sporting cross colors and big call canai jeans. But check your local funeral parlor, where the doors never stop swinging. Last night, 911 was off the hook. The phones just never stopped ringing. The sound of automatic gunfire was heard all over town. Now, another mother in black. will leave the cemetery looking back at another child shot down. Another doo-wop group singing, "It's so hard to say goodbye," but off to find the guys who shot him to make another mother cry. To make another mother cry. To make another mother cry.
Mojo, that's great. That's from the Mental Machine.
Yeah.
And you, Cliff, you're still there, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, you sold some copies of that. You actually made that book back in when did you write that?
Yeah, it came out in 1995. The first poem was written on August 17th, 1993. Actually, I was on my way to Canada, and before I left to go to Canada, I turned on the TV. I was looking at CNN. It was about 8:15, and I was fully dressed, had my clothes on, had cologne on, stuff, ready to walk out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And the next moment that I remembered was about 4 a.m. the next morning. I just fell asleep. And while I was sleeping, I had this horrific dream about the conundrum of problems that are going on in the city and the violence that was in the city at that time. And I was out there trying to stop what was going on in my dream. And it was the corner of my glasses that woke me up. And when I woke up, I was about to try to talk to a few brothers in my dream. But I woke up, I was kind of like in a state of hiatus. I was halfway between being asleep and in my dream world. And I thought I was going to forget what I wanted to say, so I just started writing.
Mm-hmm.
And the poem came out just as you just heard it a few moments ago. The next morning, I went to a party store right across from McDonald's down by Henry Ford Hospital, and I was on my way to a sales meeting. I saw a copy of the Detroit News, and the news said 11-year-old killed in Highland Park in a drive-by shooting last night. And I just picked it up because so much was happening, and I didn't pay any particular attention to it. But I started reading the story, and it was just like the story took me right back into the dream that I'd had when they were about to kill a little boy. And I was saying, you know, whenever you kill a young man, you kill a father, you kill a family.
That's right.
You kill dreams, you kill love. I mean, you shoot love in the head, you know what I mean? And when I started reading about Reuben, it was like I had seen the little boy in the newspaper that hours earlier I had met in a dream. And that's why the Mental Machine is dedicated to the memory of Reuben Elder.
Where can we get this? Where is the book available?
The hardback will be out around the 1st of May, but next week the audio of the Mental Machine with that particular poem on there will be released. And this time it's being released as an urban tool to stop children from killing children. It's going to be like at the Truth Bookstore, Northland, along with Shrine of the Black Madonna and Borders and Barnes & Noble. But I think the first copy is going to be at Truth and the Shrine.
All right, looking forward to that. Like that, Mojo. Our special guest, Electrifying Mojo here on Classic Soul in today's R&B Mix 92.3 WMXC Detroit.